Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Three Pedal J. I'm out in the garage. This time, I'm doing some work on a block that I picked up from a local guy who got screwed over. A local guy supposedly knowing what he's doing in builds, but I have this block apart, and exactly what happens when you go to less than reputable people. I'm no certified mechanic. I'm no expert, but I've got over 20 years of experience dealing with building these Hemis. And there are other people out there that have just as much experience as I do. But just do your research, man. Check out and see who's doing what, who's got proven results, and who's actually out here doing right by folks out here. The individual I picked this block up from, he's been kind of screwed in this whole deal because his car, you know, he trusted this guy to put his motor together, and well, I'll just show you what we got going on here. First off, the block, the original car was sent to him with a 5.7 that was built by some reputable shops, and then this guy convinced him to put a Hellcat supercharger on his 5.7, which that's been done plenty of times. It's not a difficult thing to do, but for whatever reason, somehow, some way, this guy convinced the individual I got this block from that his 5.7 was no good. Left his car in shambles. Left him. He convinced him to go from a 5.7 to a 6.4. This guy hot rodded his car around for quite some time, and then ended up pretty much screwing this guy over. So let me show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So right here, you can see I just got the block so that it doesn't even turn over freely. Like if you see here, let me get my oh crap, hold on. It will turn, but it's not easy to turn like how it's supposed to be. But right here, you can look and see that journal's fine. That journal's fine. Do you guys see in here? Let me see if I can get this to show correctly. Nope. All right, let's see if I can get this up. This is the number 5 and number 6 bank right here. Oh, Jesus. Should never be this tight to get. Hopefully that's showing. If you look right in here, you can see how bad all of these journals are. It is absolutely destroyed. And then if you look at 8, you see that right there. Let me see. Is that no, that's not coming out. You may or may not be able to see it, but let's see. If you look right here where my finger is, my lighting is kind of crazy. Somebody drilled into here and then welded it shut. That's never the way you have crank work done. Typically, you don't drill into the journals for balancing crank. Typically, it's done here on the counterweights. Typically, it's done here or here. And if you look where the factory does it, right there on the counterweights, that's where it's drilled into. I've seen you can drill into this side and put the tool steel in there, but never, ever, ever do you drill into the journals. So that just goes to show you that some of these guys out here are straight up liars. And I don't have a problem with pointing it out. I'm in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And I do all my own work because of this. Like I've blown up engines. I've done all kinds of crazy stuff. But what I have never done is spent my money with somebody else who's going to screw me. I've learned from my mistakes, and I've gained a plethora of knowledge that I like to share with you guys. I'm not sure if this is going to be helpful to anybody because one never knows. But thankfully, I may be able to save this block. It's a 6.4 block. That's another thing. It was told to the person I got this block from that it was a BGE block. It is not a BGE block. It is a standard 6.4 block, and well, it's covered up now. But actually, let's see. Standard 6.4 block. If you look here, you'll see where it says 6.4. Hopefully that's showing. Nah, probably not. But either way, on the sides here, you'll see where it says 6.4. This is not a BGE block. In fact, it was a block that was out of a Ram truck or what have you that was black at one point in time, and then the guy painted it orange, saying that it was a 6.4 block, and the paint just easily wipes. It doesn't even flake off. It just wipes off with touching your hand. So if you guys come across deals that are too good to be true, they're probably too good to be true. If somebody's claiming that they can do something, but you don't really have results and you can't see dyno numbers, track times, you don't know what's going on, you probably should stay away from that person, because this poor guy got taken to the cleaners. He's now with, and Stark Performance is taking care of him. But here's the sad part about that. He's out countless thousands of dollars and well over 2 years of downtime to his car. Guy has a family. Guy's not made of money. He's not really super mechanically inclined, so he's trusting the words of people. Thankfully, he met to help him out. But at the end of the day, I feel terrible, man. Like, I got this block for next to nothing. And I mean, I had to do some work to get it out. It was ceased. It was completely ceased. I had to do some work to get the pistons out. Here's some of the pistons right here. You can see, here's some of the bearings. Let me show you guys. Here's what some of the bearings look like. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is a bearing. And then here is, I had to bang the crap out of this rod to get it to come out on the bottom with no bearing material. It's just sad to see, like, it's really sad to see people get taken advantage of, and I hate it. The dude who I got this block from is a good dude. He doesn't want to make any waves, but I don't have a problem with it. With that said, man, guys, be careful out there. Come, find somebody who's good. Find somebody who knows what they're talking about. I'm not saying come to me, because, I don't have a lot of time. But find somebody out there who's going to actually stand behind their work and has a business account, has a business who deals with these platforms. It doesn't matter if it's GM, if it's Chrysler, if it's Ford. It does not matter. You got to be careful when you're spending your hard-earned money, because it's not easy out here making money. So I just want to say to you guys that are still supporting me, thank you. I want to say to anybody who's still watching this video, because this is just my little rant, what frustrates me. I shouldn't even be frustrated, because I got this block for dirt cheap, and now I got a potential stroker motor or a backup motor, depending on how salvageable this is. I'm going to bring it to my guys down at Clinton Machine Shop, Chris and the folks over there. They always take care of me. I'll have it cleaned. I'll have it sonic checked to make sure the walls are good. That's going to do it for this one. If you guys like my content, press the buttons, the like, the subscribe. I appreciate all the support again. You guys are the best. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Peace.